I'm just gonna tell you guys like why I'm on YouTube, introduce myself to you, and yes, let's get started. My name is Kia. That is Keya. That is not Kia. That is not Kiya. It's not Kenya. It's not Keisha. It's not Shakia, Zakia. It's Kia. You don't know how many times in my life I've had to correct people, and at this point I just stopped. And we're talking about family members too, not even like just people I just meet. Like people who have known me my whole life don't know how to spell my name. It is kind of bonkers to me, but yeah. I am 26 years old, and 26 is such a weird age because I'm like, I feel young and I know I am young, but at the same time, like I'm not a teenager. I am a follower of Jesus Christ, and I'm not ashamed to say that. It is not up for debates. You know, everyone is welcome to watch my channel, but that's not up for debate for me. Like at all. So this is not my first rodeo with YouTube. I have like attempted, I guess, to do YouTube for twice. Like I did as like a really like, I think when I was like 10, I like did a few like YouTube videos. Now don't ask me what I was talking about. It's most likely nonsense. But in 2018, I was a teenager. I'm not gonna do the math. You guys can do the math. I started back up my YouTube, and it was mostly focused on like natural hairstyles and like makeup. And I did a few other like miscellaneous videos like fashion and stuff like that. I've always liked YouTube and like expressing myself through video. Fun facts, I have a degree in documentary film and in media and communications, although that has not helped me out, but that's not the point. And so yeah, film and making videos and things like that has always been my like my groove. So yeah, I did that like a few 2018, some time ago. I did it for like 2 years, but I wasn't as consistent as I like to be. And I just kind of fell off because, to be honest, I really got discouraged. I was like, my page is not going nowhere. Like me and my 70 followers, I'm getting 3 likes on my videos. Like it just wasn't giving. So I'm just trying to start again, like trying to enjoy the process for what it is, trying to not worry too much about followers, all that. Just be myself, share my journey of life with you guys, and hopefully it encourages someone else. And that's really just that. I'm going in with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. It's a cream foundation. When I tell you guys, like, this is not a sponsored video. Nobody knows me. I'm telling you the legit, honest truth. This skin blurring balm eats down. You see how I have blemishes, you know, my pores are kind of large, all of that. This eats. My face do not be greasy throughout the day, oily like it used to be with oil foundation and like liquid based foundation. I was always looking like a grease monkey. This right here, Danessa, you did your big one, baby. And I apply it with this brush. This is the Sonia Kashuk flat top foundation brush, and I got this from Target. It looks a little bit darker because it matches my neck. I don't know if we can really see like the true color of my neck with the lighting that I have in my room, but yeah, you guys are gonna see. Y'all know the Christian Bale Batman trilogy, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises. Those are my movies. Ask my husband. I quote the Dark Knight movie quotes like none other. Listen, some men just want to watch the world burn.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
I don't know how many times a day I say that. Like, I just really, really love that movie. I feel like Christian Bale did his big 1, 2, and 3 with that. And I love that movie. I love those movies down. Bane, oh my gosh. Heath Ledger ate, you know, rest in peace. He ate with his performance as the Joker. So I like to go in with my buffing brush and just kind of buff the foundation. And this is also Sonia Kashuk buffing brush from Target. Came in the same set. I have been natural for a long time. So pretty much here's what happened, right? I had a perm, 3rd grade, no more perm. Okay, I let it. My mom, you know, stop allowing me to get the perms. I wanted to go natural. The hair started growing out, right? It grew, was doing this little 1-2. When I got to middle and high school, I thought that I was gonna eat the girls up by gluing in the tracks. Oh yes, I did. I was gluing in the tracks like nobody's business. And guess what? I wasn't gluing it, you know, on a part or anything. I was gluing it straight into my hair. Cause why not? So I'm gonna go in now with my Anastasia Beverly Hill brow pen in the color Ebony. Sometimes I fluctuate between the color Ebony and the color dark brown. So yeah, your girl was gluing in those tracks. And by the time that I got to high school, it was the glued in tracks, it was the clip-ins. Like, my hair was absolutely destroyed. My breaking point was when I went to the Dominican hair salon to get my hair blown out. And when I tell you guys, it was toilet paper thin, 1 ply. I had the Dominicans wrap it. They was laughing at me bad, talking about me down bad. In Spanish, down bad. I was crying, right? I was like, can y'all just wrap it? Because I really could not go outside and let anybody see my hair like that. Like, the wind blows and it just gave scalp. Kind of just do one of these numbers. Try to follow the way my hairs naturally go. And yeah. See, I had them wrap my hair, right? And I lived 4 blocks from the Dominican salon at that time. I walked 4 blocks home and cried the entire way home. I came home and of course my mom saw me teary-eyed and she was like, what's going on? And girl, she was like, just like over it with me. Like, okay, here we go, Kia. I told you not to be putting that stuff in your hair. You wasn't listening, blasey, blasey, blasey. And it's true, I was not listening. So long story short, we ended up cutting it at home. And then I went to the African hair salon and got a weave. I was just like, okay. And that started me on weaves. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, from that point on, my hair grew and it was giving. And I'm just gonna like insert some pictures and stuff for you guys to see because it was really flourishing. Yeah, my hair was growing and all that good stuff. About to the first, second year of college. And then I was like, oh my gosh, my hair is popping. Let me go ahead and bleach it. Bleach it blonde. And this is where I learned you need to just leave well enough alone. You need to just love and accept yourself for how you look. Because every time you change yourself and you think you're doing it for the better, you're really not. My hair started to shed. It started to thin a lot. And then in 2017, I was like, I'm gonna do my second big shop, and I cut my hair because it was like, it was dead. Like, the bleach blonde parts were dead. Excuse me. It did grow and it did look good, and I'll try to insert some pictures of that. But yeah, this past year I cut my hair again because I was just like, I felt like from 2017 to 2023 the growth should have been giving and it wasn't giving. So we're just, it's kind of hard for me because I'm not using a mirror. I'm using the camera's lens thing. So I'm trying my very best right now to not screw this up. Okay, I'm back with the brows. Set them with some translucent powder underneath. So that's what that is. And I blended out the concealer. Conceal in this inner corner. Little 1-2, little tree. I am married. I got married June 2023. So we're coming up on a year, and I love marriage. I love my husband. Yes, he gets on my nerves sometimes, as I also get on his nerve. But he's my best friend. He just makes my life so much better. Like, oh my gosh. Having that person in your life that's gonna push you towards your goals, that's gonna support you, that's gonna tell you, hey, you need to trust God. I don't know how many times my husband has told me that, like, you need to trust God. And the foundation of our marriage is Christ. And that's it. We're not perfect, not claiming to be perfect, not trying to pretend to be perfect. We are two imperfect individuals held together by perfection, which is Jesus Christ. And that's that. Okay, so I'm going to use this brush. This is the buffing foundation brush from Profusion. Again, I got this brush from Target. And yeah, I just blend it up like this. I blend it in an upward motion. I recently, not recently, but like in the past year or so, replaced most of my sponges for brushes, and I just feel like my makeup looks so much nicer when I do it with a brush and I just tap. And I come from a big family. I have two older sisters, an older brother, and a younger brother. And I feel like family, as I've gotten older, I understand and appreciate that family is very paramount. It's important to have a support system in your life. And even if you don't have like biological family, spiritual family, like a church community, or you know, people like natural, like people who are your friends that are become your family or things like that, like that's important to have. um because listen, life be life, and if you don't have anybody in your life that you can count on, it can be hard to like go through the things in life. So yeah, I have altogether, combined with my husband's nieces and nephews, we have 12 going on 13. um yeah, nieces and nephews. So big family, lots of nieces and nephews for me. Love them all. Why am I here on YouTube? Why am I talking to y'all? Why am I doing videos? Really, the main goal for me getting back on YouTube and doing videos is that I want people to see that life is life. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we all have struggles. We all go through things. I want to talk about real things. I want to, have conversations with you guys. I want to encourage you guys. Like, obviously we all have more growing and learning to do, but I want to encourage you guys with all of the, things that I have learned throughout the years, the things that God has shown me about myself and that I think may be relative to other people. Like, yeah. And yeah, I done blended this nose to glory. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to share with you guys about me. I'm just gonna continue the makeup. So I'm using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour in the shade Tan Deep. So we're just gonna do some dots, 2, 4. This is another Profusion brush. This is a rounded tapered powder brush. I'm really not supposed to be using this for my contour, but I'm going to. I just blend my stuff in with tapping, and that's what I love about the brushes, is that you can tap your lives away. I'm gonna go back in with my buffing brush from Sonia Kashuk. And what I like to do after I use that that tapered powder brush, I like to go in with my buffing brush and buff it out, because it stops me from having harsh lines, and like, it really blends everything. So then I go in with my MAC Studio Fix, and I've had this powder since high school. And then I go like this. Just rub the excess off right here. So I don't want too much. This is a precision brush, Target, and I just go like this. We're gonna go in with this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer in the color 4 Deep. eyeliner and mascara, and then come back on camera because my camera is dying. Okay, we're back with the eyes. So that's how the eyes look. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty pencil in terracotta. My battery said we dying. And we're gonna blend that out, don't you worry. Okay, you see that pink showing up? Yeah. All right, we're gonna do the other side. My camera's dying. I'll be right back. Okay, so boom, this is the final look. If I was going outside, I would spray this e.l.f. makeup mist and set. I go between this and the matte one, and even with this foundation, never oils up even if I don't use the matte one. This camera's not picking up the blush and how the blush is eating, but guys, the blush is eating. But anyways, this is the final look. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you'll be back for more. It was so nice meeting you guys.